Hey everybody, it's Mike coming to you from Vaught RV. I'm excited to do a walk around video on a 2022 Jayco 27 BHB. That's a bunkhouse model, and we have a bath entrance, hence the name BHB. This is a neat unit. It's at about 33 feet long, about 6,600 dry weight. So, if you've got a truck that can pull in the range of 7,600 plus, all good. There's three features that I particularly love about this floor plan I want to show you to start with, and then we'll get started on a full walk around video. So let's get started. Number one, we have double bunks with a 600-pound weight capacity and flexible storage underneath. Number two, a perfect viewing angle for the television. And number three, we have access to the bathroom from the patio. Okay, great. Let's do a walk around on the outside and then we'll go on the inside. Immediately on a Jayco, you'll notice this nice molded front cap here, fiberglass of course. We have marine grade lighting on the outside. There's a switch inside the exterior storage bay where you can turn these on or off. This makes it really neat at nighttime at the campground, easy to find your unit, and it just looks really classy. We have two 30-pound propane bottles up front here. Tongue jack, electric tongue jack with a light up and down. This makes leveling, hooking, and unhooking super easy. And of course behind here we have our battery tray where your battery will go. Now keep in mind, here at Vaught, we'll fully prep these units for you when you come to take delivery. It's also important to point out that all of those costs are already included in our pricing. Everything, including freight from Northern Indiana, is already included in all of our pricing. A lot of dealers will tack that on at the end. Here at Vaught, it's always included. So when I say full prep, that means these propane bottles will be filled, a new battery installed, it'll be washed and cleaned inside and out, and finally a technician will do a full walkthrough with you, an orientation. We don't expect you to figure it all out on your own. We'll help you so you understand how to best use your new trailer. We have pass-through storage. Notice these have magnet catches, not the little plastic catches that you used to see that would always break. Pop that up and it will stay there. And even when it's windy, that's gonna stay up there. But look how nice and clean this storage area is all the way through there. You'll see that we have a Blackstone griddle platform laying there. And I'll show you where that goes when we get to the other side. Now that we're up in a Jayco trim line, notice we have a battery disconnect. So if you're going to store this unit for any period of time, turn that off. That way you're not going to have any parasitic drain on your batteries. You can always disconnect your batteries. If you don't have a battery disconnect on your particular unit, you can disconnect them and accomplish the same thing. This makes it easy. Just turn it to the off position. Now, vacuum bonded fiberglass walls on a Jayco. So that's important. This isn't just a pinch rolled process, it's vacuum bonded. What's that mean for you in practical terms? It means that this wall is not going to be subject to delamination over the course of your ownership. It helps maintain the value. In fact, the resale value of a Jayco is 9 to 11% more simply because of the superior build quality. Potable water fill, it's a gravity fill, so you're off in the sticks and you need more water, fresh water, open this up, it's a gravity fill. Jayco does a nice job of labeling all low point drains and key areas around the coach for servicing. Right there, obviously, is our low point drain. Coming around to the back and the utility side, again, labeled down here, black and gray water. We have two gray valves and a black valve right here that terminate into one output unit here where you attach your sewer hose. What's neat about this particular model is you have this storage. You don't often get storage besides the front pass-through storage on a trailer, but we do here. This is the obvious location for utility items, cleaning items. I keep a pair of rubber gloves handy for dumping the holding tanks and all that. Really, really handy right here where you need it. Now we have a black tank flush valve right here. Pop this open, put a separate hose. I keep a separate hose for this. to rinse out the black tank when you're ready to go home and you're not going to use the unit for a while. First, make sure you open the valves, your gate valves down at the bottom, then hook up your hose and just let it run while you're breaking camp, rolling the awning in, packing away your chairs. Let that run. It's going to rinse out the inside of your holding tank and keep it in good, clean shape. Got a 6-gallon direct spark ignition water heater here, easy to access and service right here. Easy to access. We have cable and satellite input, so if you have cable at your campground, and many of them do now, once you plug in here, you'll have cable provided throughout the interior and the patio side of your coach. Now, I can tell by the thickness of this cord, we're in a 50 amp coach. We have a 50 amp detachable power cord. City water connection right here. Always wondered why they call it city water. Hey, you could be on well water. It's your main water connection right there. Have a hot and cold outdoor shower. Perfect place to rinse off your legs if you're at the beach, sandy feet, or wash off Fido right here too. Full-size spare tire on every Jayco. Obviously we have a roof access ladder. Perfect opportunity segue for me to point out the roofing material on 2022 Jayco products. The TPO is a Dyflex Generation 3 roofing material, which carries a 20-year warranty. That's pretty great warranty. And so previously it was 12 years, now we're up to a 20-year warranty. I see we're camera prepped up on this unit, so if you want to add a backup camera, pop that cover off, we can install that for you. It's already prepped for a rear view backup camera. Now again, as I pointed out earlier, we have access to the bathroom from the patio side. This is the fun side of the RV, the patio side. We have a 17-foot patio awning with an LED light strip underneath it, exterior speakers, and all this under cover. Both doors are under the cover of the patio awning. I can get to the bathroom. Since we have bunks in this, it's likely that you're going to have kids or guests perhaps. So when you're out here, maybe your feet are wet, you can access the facilities without walking through the rest of the coach. So that's really handy, and it's a plus in my opinion. Now we do have a little outdoor kitchen flexibility here. We have a utensil drawer, drink cooler, and light switches. So we have power in here. You can put a coffee maker, a blender, and those kinds of things in here, perhaps a hot plate. Also, Jayco is moving more toward the use of this J-port, in which you can put a Blackstone griddle or another grill or griddle of your choosing. There's an LP quick connect right here. It's a universal quick connect. So obvious place, and we have a platform that will go right in here where you can put your Blackstone griddle. Now we have power outlet here and cable connections here. Obvious place to put a television out here on the patio if you want to do that, or have a table out here and again have a coffee maker, making pancakes, whatever. Right here's the perfect place to do it. I like on these that Jayco's installing a neat blue courtesy light underneath here. So after dark with this light on, there's just enough blue light to cast under here and make entering and exiting the coach a lot safer. There's just a nice pleasant blue light beneath here. And then of course the opposite side of our pass-through storage that we looked at on the other side. Lights in here. Here's your switch for the front marine grade bead lighting, and you have power outlets. Maybe you've got a little scooter out here you want to charge overnight. Right there's your power outlets. Have these nice MORryde step above steps, the greatest thing in recent RV history. You just tuck these things away for travel, close the door, and we're good to go. Pop that to release it. These legs are adjustable on each side. Makes a nice solid entry point into the coach. That's it for the outside. Let's go inside and have a look in there. Okay, now we're on the inside of this 2022 Jayfeather 27 BHB. We have a nice sizable slide that houses both your dinette and our theater seats. So Pop this slide out and look at the space we have in here. Key feature on this unit, as I pointed out, are these double bunks, and I like how they're all open to the living area. So I'm just imagining the kiddos up here and you know, enjoying themselves. They're not completely isolated from the rest of the coach, but we do have curtains that we can pull up here for privacy when it's bedtime. So I like that, and I also like that you have this flexible storage area, and we can anchor items to the floor. So I'm thinking bicycles, kids' toys, what have you. If you got a dog, I'll bet your little lab would love to curl up in there with a bed. We have this little elastic thing to keep stuff from sliding out during travel. But that's a really flexible little feature that I like on this bunkhouse model. These insert TV trays, they simply rest into the cup holder area. If you don't need them, you can slide them under the bed up front or under the dinette seats, or just leave them in here for travel. Either way is fine. Now again, I mentioned we have access to the outside, to the bathroom from the outside. So a nice sizable shower. So notice up here we have this arched railing, so it gives you a lot more elbow room in here for the shower enclosure. Makes it more spacious. And sink, obviously, and a nice little medicine cabinet here. Neat little bathroom set up right outside from the bunks. Kids don't have to go very far to find that. Now, I like our TV viewing angle. TV viewing angles are really important to me. Can you tell I'm a hardcore outdoorsman? No, really, seriously. If you're gonna watch TV, I don't want to be having my head this way or this way. It's perfect for mom and dad to watch movies and what have you right across from the reclining seats. But wait, there's more. Wonder what happens when you pull this. Just give this a tug and we have storage behind the TV, so we're not losing what would otherwise be wasted space. We can put movies, DVDs, books, and what have you, games back there. Extra food for that matter. It's just another little storage area that you can access. Of course, we have storage. Jayco's famous for their cabinet build, solid maple cabinet doors, pocket screwed styles, and the whole assembly is screwed to the frame of the coach. Storage. Can't have too much. Now, you can stream music through this stereo unit, Bluetooth capable, so you can stream music through the speakers in here, also to the speakers out on the patio. I like that feature. Now, notice how we have these inserts here that sort of disguise the refrigerator, so it gives it a more spacious view, and it also matches the cabinetry color for the rest of the kitchen. Now, this is a 12-volt refrigerator. It's 2 cubic feet larger than a standard RV refrigerator, a typical gas absorption fridge. Very, very nice. I just like that it's a compressor fridge, so it works much like your fridge at home, but it's 2 cubic feet bigger, which is a big plus in my book. Now we have backlit controls on our Furrion 3-burner cooktop. Pop this back and it becomes your backsplash. We have a lighted range hood and vented. Turn this fan on and that's vented to the outside, just like it would be in your home. Storage under here for cooking utensils and pots and pans and what have you. And a decent sized little oven, big enough for pot pies, pizzas, and what have you. Access to under the sink area here, you know, cleaning supplies. Now, I'll slip around here. I love this one-piece polycarbonate material. This is not laminate, so there's no beading on the outside that's going to come separated over time from moisture. This is impervious to moisture. It also allows Jayco to do an undermount sink. So food prep, you got stuff here on the countertop. It's easy to wipe it off, push it into the sink, or gather it up and keep this nice and clean. We have a little drying rack insert and a cutting board insert here. Very nice. Notice back here we have our little charging stick. So we have USB and household current. Release it by pushing in there. That's the travel position, and then when you're at your campsite, simply pull that up. So we can charge your gadgets and your cell phones, plug in the toaster and the coffee maker and what have you up here on top. Now, another neat feature about this, we're coming in the main entry door. Perfect place for storage. I can remove these shelves, and this can be a coat closet, hanging clothes closet. So my jackets and so on can go in there. Also right here, got your sweatshirt, your hat, hang them right here. And got a place to sit, have a place to sit down and put your shoes on. You can do that right there. And then toss your extra shoes and flip-flops and whatever under there. Really like that. And it's in exactly the place that it should be. Additional storage up on top. And then finally moving up into the bedroom area, we've got a queen size bed. Now this unit we ordered with solar, so you'll notice that we have a charge controller right up here on the wall. So this is charging your batteries perpetually while you're going down the road, or when you're parked, you're in eating lunch at Cracker Barrel or what have you. I should say when you're going down the road, you're sending a charge line to your batteries, but your solar is active all the time. So this is keeping your batteries topped off, and that's especially helpful when you have a 12-volt refrigerator. So this is keeping the batteries charged. Your batteries in turn are powering everything that's 12 volt on this coach, which in this case, the lights are 12 volt, your furnace fan blower is 12 volt, the refrigerator is 12 volt. Solar's helping you keep all those batteries topped off. Now we have a lot of nice storage over the top of your bed and either side. We've got a shelf here that's removable so you can hang garments there. Same drill on the other side. You can turn this light on. I don't know if you can see, there's a blue light back there, which is a really nice night light. So don't want to blind your partner, but you need just enough light to navigate. Pop that blue light on. Of course, we have reading lights above each sleeping position that you can turn on and off right there. So individually controlled. And then I really like that they put this shelf up here so you can reach up, put books, maybe a bottle of water. There's also room back here for a bottle of water, something like that. So we have a nice big door in this track that separates the bedroom completely from the living area. So you can have some privacy, slide that out of the way, and then secure it up here for travel, so it's not bouncing around during travel. I should point out we have storage under the bed too. There's gas struts on this, so it keeps up this foot end of the bed so you can access this area underneath for storage. So again, we're in a Jayfeather 27 BHB. This thing's loaded with features. Love to have you come out to Vaught RV and we'll fix you up with a salesperson to show this to you in person. I'm a big fan of Vaught RV. I was a customer here before I worked here. So love showing these things off to you. If you have any questions, give us a call. We'll be happy to get back to you. Thanks for joining me. I'll see you next time. Howdy everybody, thanks for joining me today. I hope you learned a thing or two from what I had to say. If you did and feel like it, then click subscribe below. And when I post a video, you'll be the first to know. See you next time.